Our Independence Day campaign is already underway on PO 104 FM. This is Manasa Api ke saath, and what's it called?
आजादी आजकल.
So we've been talking about things, modern day problems that we need freedom from, and today we are talking about consumerism culture, freedom from overconsumption. We are buying everything, hoarding them, and we're not thinking about what effect it has on people and planet, your own self and your planet, right? तो इसके बारे में बात करने के लिए I have a social entrepreneur. She's also a sustainability enthusiast. She's been working in fashion industry for a long time, co-founded Fair Connect, works with Ethic Attic. Let's talk to Rema Sivaram. Hi Rema, mad morning.
Mad morning to you too, Mansa.
Look at all that energy, yeah. Love it. Now, freedom from consumerism is what we need. Need of the hour. You know what I mean? Because we are letting stuff own us and people are not getting it that, more stuff, more stress, right? We need to simplify our lives, and you have been at Ethic Attic, you guys have been working towards sustainable goals, talking about sustainability. Can you tell us, how do we overcome this problem? How do we tame this beast called consumerism, Rema?
Totally. So I think if you look at all the problems in the world, in one way or the other, it all boils down to overconsumption, because we consume so much that you take one small example as one, let's say, a plastic cover or just a polyester shirt that we pick up very mindlessly from any clothing store. The moment we pick up anything, the moment we consume one piece of item or clothing, you're automatically creating a demand for that to be remade somewhere else in the world, because it depends on where that product has been made. So there is so much of supply chain, there is so much of strain on the production capacities, the pollution attributed to that production process, the pollution attributed to the supply chain. It has to come from somewhere. Somebody has to be employed to make it. Somebody has to pack it. So the moment we mindlessly pick up an unsustainable item, we're automatically creating a demand for it to be remade. And many a times, if you pick up one, two are to be made, because it gets diversified and then it goes to different countries and it just gets more and more made. So the problem to, how to tackle that problem is to tackle at the source. The moment we are very mindfully consuming, it'll be mindfully produced. I think that's the way to look at it.
Well, there you go. Now, how do we fix this? What are the simple steps? इसके बारे में भी बात करेंगे with Rema Sivaram. कहीं मत जाइए. Keep it locked to All the Madness music or a little bit of Manasa. But there are some really bad problems ruling us. How do we get freedom from these modern day problems, new age problems? And today we are talking about getting freedom from consumerism culture or overconsumption. So I am in conversation with Rema Sivaram, who's a sustainable fashion expert and also a social entrepreneur. She co-founded Fair Connect and also is with Ethic Attic. Welcome back to the show, Rema. Now, Rema, two words, minimalist mindset and conscious living. Nowadays, we've become there's this sense of dissatisfaction, right? No matter how many things we buy, we just need to, God knows, keep buying things, whether it's gadget or clothes or whatever, and they validate it, saying that, okay, you know what, I deserve it because I've earned the money, I've worked very hard. Now, how do we reach that point of, minimalist mindset in a scene like this?
Yeah. So what has truly helped me personally, I can tell you that the Marie Kondo way of decluttering. I think everyone has to declutter, if not for once in 3 months, once in 6 months, which will give you, none of us know, right, how many pieces of clothing we own or how many unused wires are stashed away in our cupboards. We never know that. The moment, so the way to manage anything is to measure it. So let's start by counting how many things we have, which will give you, I'm sure in most of our cases, it will be like a shocker, because we wouldn't have even realized that we own hundreds of pieces of clothing or shirts or whatever. So the moment we measure it, I think that can be tackled. And the world already has everything that we need. For example, in my house, I have an infant now. So I don't have to go about buying new things for her, every new thing in the world for her. So I have tons of hand-me-downs from my friends. Let it be clothing, let it be a pram or a car seat. Anything can be, just within your friend circle or within your
Yeah.
family circle can be like reused
Yeah.
and upcycled and recycled. That's the only way to stop being new things being made. And that's the only way we will consume what has already been made. Because disposing of things is another huge issue that we will talk for another day. So
I
the
know.
best way is to put everything into a circular economy mode and keep using whatever has already been made in the world.
Very true, very true. And I hope people realize how big a problem overconsumption is and how you'll simplify your own life by tackling, overconsumption in life.
Absolutely, Mansa.
But before I let you go, I want to know a little more about Ethicatic. Rema, please tell us.
Oh, yes. Oh, happy to. So we're a sustainable concept store. So we're a multi-brand store promoting all kinds of sustainable products from bamboo toothbrushes to organic clothing. You can find us on ethicatic.com and @ethicatic on all across social media.
No, it's been such a, great pleasure talking to you, having you on my show.
Same here. Same here, Mansa.
And
Thank you for having me.
get you back on my show very soon again, okay?
Sure. Let's talk. Yeah.
Have a good day,
Thank you.
man. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.